What if you blinked and missed the moment that could define the future of tennis? In a match that lit up headlines and captured every hardcore fan's breath, Fritz and Carlos Alcaraz faced off in a heart-racing battle that wasn't just about victory, it was about legacy. The moment the players stepped onto the court, there was electricity in the air, the kind that whispers to every fan, something special is about to happen. Fritz, the American hope with a cannon-like forehand and nerves of steel, entered the match with a hunger sharpened by years of climbing uphill. On the other side stood Alcaraz, the Spanish phenomenon who already carved his name beside legends but wasn't done adding exclamation marks to his story. The clash was more than just two men swinging rackets, it was strategy meeting instinct, youth clashing with resilience, and fire facing off against fire. Every rally was a highlight, each serve held its own suspense, and the silence before each return was deafening. The first set saw Alcaraz dominate with his signature explosive speed and court coverage, forcing Fritz to dig deeper than ever. But Fritz wasn't there to be another stat. He roared back in the second, using pinpoint serves and bold net play to break the rhythm of the Spaniard. As the third set began, the crowd couldn't sit down. They knew this wasn't just about who would win, it was about who could handle the moment. Alcaraz brought in angles no geometry teacher could explain, while Fritz countered with depth and composure that reminded everyone why America still breathes tennis dreams. The back and forth was relentless, and with every passing minute, the tension thickened. At 4-4 in the final set, a 22-shot rally had both players gasping, but neither willing to let go. That single rally encapsulated the soul of the sport: pain, passion, and persistence. Fritz's eyes said he wasn't backing off, while Alcaraz's body screamed endurance. Then came the serve that twisted time. Fritz fired an ace so clean, even the cameras needed a moment. But Alcaraz returned with his own magic, a drop shot so delicate it silenced the stadium for a split second before the explosion of applause. Point by point, they crafted a narrative that no screenwriter could dream up. When match point finally arrived, every heart in the building skipped a beat. Alcaraz stood ready, bouncing like a coiled spring, while Fritz wiped the sweat of an epic fight off his brow. The serve came fast, the return faster, and within seconds the final exchange became an unforgettable dance of reflexes and grit. And then, it was over. The winner raised his arms to the sky, not out of arrogance, but out of sheer exhaustion and relief. But in truth, both players walked off as champions. This wasn't just a match, it was a manifesto of where tennis is headed. Alcaraz proved that his domination isn't a fluke, and Fritz showed that American tennis is far from done roaring. The handshake at the net wasn't just sportsmanship, it was mutual respect etched in sweat and glory. For fans who witnessed it live, they'll talk about this day for years, remembering each gasp, each rally, each scream from the crowd. And for those who didn't, you missed a turning point, a classic that will replay in tennis montages and fan memories for decades. The legacy of this battle isn't written in numbers, it's carved in emotion. From baseline brilliance to net duels, from impossible comebacks to courageous winners, this was tennis at its purest and most electrifying. If this match is a preview of what the next generation holds, then the sport is in thrillingly good hands. Every camera flash, every stunned silence, and every explosive cheer was proof that the soul of tennis is alive and kicking. It reminded us why we watch, why we cheer, why we stay glued to screens even as our hearts race faster than the ball. This was more than a match, it was the future unfolding in real time, and if you weren't there to feel every second of it, then you didn't just miss a game, you missed greatness. So next time these two take the court, don't look away, because if this battle was any indication, the best of tennis is not behind us, it's only just beginning.